Hi everyone, welcome to today's insightful session with Oladejo Adeyemi. Before I start today's session, I would like to take a moment to thank every one of you that has been following me keenly on this journey. I appreciate you. Your feedbacks have been quite helpful to know what the focus area, what they are, and where do you want me to provide more and more clarifications. So today, we're going to be looking at the SMEs. How does this new law, this Nigerian Tax Act, how does it impact the SME? Quite frankly, it appears as though this law, was deliberately crafted for the SME because it has taken the subject matter of the SME and the pain point of the SME into consideration in no small measure at all. And I'm going to give you the first point. For instance, before now, if you are a small business, if you have turnover of less than 25 million, you would be categorized as a small business and you would then have no tax to pay. Now, in recognition of the challenges and the difficulties that a typical small business in Nigeria would go through, that benchmark has been increased to 100 million. And not just that, when you also have your fixed assets, that is not above 250 million. So a company that is operating within those limits would be categorized as a small business as far as the Nigeria Tax Act is concerned. And what does this mean for you as a small business? This means no income tax, no capital gains tax, no development levy. So more or less, the government is saying, we recognize this your teething period, this period that you are starting your business. There is need for you to increase focus on operation. There are a lot more things for you to operationalize. You need to ensure that your business is running smoothly. You need to ensure you satisfy your customers, depending on the kind of business you are doing as an SME. Now, all of this, maybe it will take some businesses, will take maybe a year or 2 or 3 or even more, as long as you operate within those limits that I've mentioned. Your turnover is less than 100 million, and then you don't have assets that are the fixed assets that are more than 250 million, you qualify to be categorized as small businesses. Now, this, like I said, means you don't have taxes, to pay. But of course, you would have disclosure requirements. But in terms of having to apply tax rates on your profits, that would not be the case. This is one major clarification that I wanted to provide based on some of the questions that I've gotten from viewers, like you in the past. So if there are areas you want me to focus on, please be kind enough to drop a comment, let me know, and then I will look into it and we'll see how we are going to break it down. On this channel, we are only looking at insights that will affect your business, insights that you should know about. And for now, this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain. Until I see you next time, keep sharing, keep following, keep liking, keep interacting with the platform, and thank you again for joining me. Bye. See you next time.